We're maybe lacking interaction, but I think the decks with less removal do better in this format, actually. Like, I don't think you actively want a lot of removal. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I actually looked at my win ratio and it's pretty good, considering that I was pretty low on this set and complaining a lot. You may cast artifact spells from your graveyard by paying 3 life in addition to paying their other cost. What's good here? I don't know. Could take Crystal Chosen, but it's so expensive. Could take Overkill. Shiva. This card is also pretty good. Depends what do we want to do more than anything else. I'm gonna take Crystal Chosen. It's expensive, but there's ways to ramp into it. Why didn't I take a red card? Well, there's Infantry if we want to go there. There's Ashe, which is pretty good, actually. We're not sure if we're going there. I guess Infantry doesn't go into green-white. We could take the Chocobos for green-white. And Crystal Chosen is really good in green-white. Obviously, Emperor is also sick. There's a lot here. I'm so often ending in a white deck, but what can you do? White is just so deep in this format. I could see specking on Emperor. We could go do this. We could do Geot as well. I love a cargo ship. Such a good card. Some blue-white. Yeah, I mean, it's you want some ramp usually for it, but for instance, the white removal ramps. Infantry here, I do like armor, but I think you just want to make sure you go cheaper in this format. Armor is really good. How many of these can we get? Just seems like white is there. Everything else is still in the air. Rescue Mission has some good applications. Chocomock is okay, but I'm taking an equipment. I've been pretty impressed by fragments. Yeah, infantries you just kind of have to start taking. I think once you have 3 or more, it's the best common. If you have 2, obviously not that great, because it doesn't grant insane value. It doesn't have insane potential. Would that say late? Chocobo. I mean, but is this card even that good? It's hard to flip it. I like Merchant, the land, for a potential splash. This is okay. Also, Salvagers are interesting here. Let's take Salvager. Maybe we pivot. You don't like Fragments? I've been liking Fragment. Fragment is good. We'll look at that. Mono white. Well, there's also Train. Train has been alright. But easy infantry there. The more the merrier. We had 6 the other day. I would even want more. Okay, we could do the sort of thing we're going white. Like infantries also go white. I know there's Ice Magic, which is an excellent removal in this format. Because it usually removal deals with, like, you want to the equipments either way, or destroy the equipments, or the tokens, so they lose tempo, but this does it for 2 mana. This requires a specific deck, but Inspiration has been good in the right shell. So we could do equipments, we could go here, but we just take a land, right? I like Mage's Rod, but we're gonna get that. Plus we don't know where we're going still. Okay, there's a lot of blue cards, and both are pretty good, but this is not a Sahajin deck. So take the turret. I think the 1-3 is really good in blue red. Well, that's a late Geot, which we could still do. So I'm taking it here. Don't think we're passing on much. Jelly? Jellycat? Mono white again, huh? Repeat what we did the other day. Elixir, that's not playable really. I mean, maybe we would need a specific deck, but there's no control. Okay, maybe we're going white red. There's also Vendor, which has been really sick. What is this? Fatal Push. Fatal Push is a card. I mean, since we have Geot and wait, what am I doing? Since we have Geot, I think we could just do, because Joshua is insane, even splash worthy. It just feels like white is completely open, which has been kinda true for most of the drafts. Like, green, for whatever reason, is overdrafted and it's not even that good in this format. Like, yeah, green is good, but if you don't get fat chocobos, you just don't have a deck usually. So it depends how many fat chocobos you get, because fat chocobo is insane. But I don't feel comfy drafting green without fat chocobo. This is good, but Thunder Magic might be better here. There's Wall of Omens. I really like the 2-2. This has been good. The land. Well, also Wyvern, but I guess we chose in that direction because of rares. And we wheeled some red stuff. Most is multicolored. I think we wheeled another equipment that I didn't take, which I maybe regret now. Is that black card even any good? Hard to make it work. You would need then, I guess you want to draw and then deal with it. Could see that because inspiration. Could see another fragment. I don't think we want Barret. Barret is expensive. So we're gonna take the rescue mission here. White is just really deep in this format. Okay. This way actually is a choice because Wender has the highest upside, but we don't have equipments yet. But probably still taking Vendor. The upside is just too high. I mean, the Choco Mock fits this deck. And I'd rather have a Choco Mock than the second inspiration. Well, it's Staff over Prompto, even though Prompto is okay. But Staff now makes Wender better, makes Geode better. I've been liking this in mono white, but we're definitely playing red here either way. Like, I could Light Splash for the removal and Joshua not play Geode if I want consistency, but I don't want to go too far. Ooh, fourth one. I would want the Monk's Fist. This is too good. The more the merrier. We're maybe lacking interaction, but I've been I think the decks with less removal do better in this format actually. Like, I don't think you actively want a lot of removal. Fifth one. Can we top our last achievement where we had... Well, now we actually want to go mono. I don't think we're playing Geode. I think we just light splash this because like you're multi-spelling. You want to play infantry into 2 infantries. You can play your own bombs or something prior to that. Just get them on tempo. I don't know. I mean, you want like maybe 1 or 2 removals in a deck. That's true. I'll take that now. Could take a land. I don't want too many tap lands. I could splash Zidane, but I'm kind of tempted to take the Monk Fist here. Because I think we're going really heavy into white. And I want to go cheaper and we don't have 2 drops. I'm taking Monk Fist. We need equipments, then this is probably reasonable. Maybe we needed that land. I don't know. Like, you really want to multi-spell with infantries. Never mind. What is that? The legendary creature spell you cast each cost 2 less. We don't have that many legendaries. Plus, it would be on the splash. Not sure about Crystal Chosen. We're cheap. We're really cheap. So 7 drop is weird. Maybe we get a green splash. Maybe we get a blue splash. Probably Chocomot over... Well, Jellycat is pretty good. Yeah. I mean, we have 1 Jellycat. And the other one might... This one might wheel even. Ooh, let's go. One of the... If not the highest win ratio card in this format. Without the rares. Like, not counting rares. I think this is the single best non-rare right now. Obviously, small sample and all. Stick the... I don't think we want another one. I don't think we want the... Because, like, I'm thinking maybe we just light splash these to not play Geode even. We don't have that many equipments. And then the mana gets way easier. Because now we have some 2 drops. Could light splash this removal, but... Fine. Katana is really good, though. Taking that. 1 mountain, it's fine. No, because once you're talking more than 4 infantries, you really want a double spell on white. So you need multiple white sources. Is Katana better now? Because like this was... The lance was higher yesterday when I looked. But maybe Katana is higher now. Katana is really good. I'm not that high on Zidane, but I don't think we want the 3rd tap land. And I don't think we want the 3rd Jellycat either way. Elder has been surprisingly good, but maybe not in this deck. Although we do have... Where's the card? Inspiration, which makes it slightly better, but it's a red card. And I want to just... Like, this is a better splash because it's a top-end red card. Okay, number 6. Can we get Can you get the 7th one? Because we had 6 yesterday or the 2 days ago. But can we get the 7th one? I wanna break the record. Let's go! We did it. We did it. This plays out way more grindy now, so Zidane is weird because like infantries are actually like a value card. Infantry is a value card. People mistake that because I mean it isn't like it can be down early, but I think it comes down best when you have like ways to pump them, like inspiration and equipments, and just outvalue them. Too bad we didn't take up the... But I mean, we're gonna play Joshua, so I'm gonna light splash definitely there. Yeah, sometimes you just get to go one... this is fine. Sometimes you just go infantry into double infantry, and you're so far ahead with maybe some backup with tricks and something. This is too late for Wyvern Crazy. We're not doing that. Oh, there was a little bit of a lag. I got worried. I mean, you don't really lose right away. There's ways to overcome high toughness creatures. People just think like aggro folds that easily, but aggro can be resilient. You just need to build it well. Maybe like this, 5 sources. Cut Zidane. Maybe cut this. And that's it. Also in this format, kinda every deck is aggro. Like, I didn't see a deck that wouldn't, like, wanna attack, honestly. Because it just so... You profit from doing stuff in your turn. You profit from attacking because both sagas and equipments are better when you're attacking. There's just the design. It still wants to... Like, it still kinda steamrolls. It's not, like, as aggro, but it still, like, kinda ramps and starts attacking. Fat Chocobo, ramp into it, or... play your bombs, start attacking, because most of the bombs are attack matter in this format. Like for instance, Squall, for example, or even Jecht or stuff like that. It's all attack matter. Like it's just the design of the set is like you want to be attack. Like if you're blocking, you're just losing. Town deck doesn't really go 1-2. It goes like ramp into 5 and then starts attacking. It feels like a stompy deck to me. But yeah, town decks are really good in this format. I've been impressed by the draw 4. I've been impressed by the 1-4 as well, the draws later. 1-4 is just a good stat for 3. I would want another piece of removal in this deck, but I haven't taken the 6 damage, but we haven't seen much. That's the thing of out of removal. We haven't seen a single slash. We haven't seen the 4 mana Oblivion Ring or whatever that card is. The best draw would be 3rd infantry, so we go infantry, or some 1-drop. The thing is, once you have so many, they often deal with the first one proactively if they have removal. So here I'm just gonna attack. And they're probably gonna trade. Then we have the second one either way. Sure, that's fine. That's a 1-for-1. I guess it would be better to pass to not give them tempo, but I mean, are you gonna play around that? So I'm gonna swing with it. Later we can re-equip. That's the beauty of these equipments. You don't care. You just don't care. If you're attacking, you just trade. Unfortunately, we only have one vendor, but at the end of the day, we don't have that many equipments. Vendor is completely crazy once you're talking like 4 discount. Okay, we have to make a decision here. I could go Joshua, but they haven't given them a reason to use a removal, so could also start cooking with infantries. Let's cook a little. Because they really don't have a reason to use a removal on any of our 1-1s. No, that's a good card. Probably gotta deal with it, it's just annoying. What's the alternative? Just deal with it. Have I been talking positive about the set? I mean, we have decks with 7 infantry, so the set is great. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. This card never flips. I never seen a card like that flip. That's a good card, but okay. We're wide enough. There's nothing wrong with a 3-mana 3/3 that gains 3 life though. Look at that. This is stupid. Buff, and now we can these two on one card. Wait, we just tab down now. Put a 1 stun counter on one of them. Could also just fetch, but... Yeah, we have 7 of these. Because if they add to the board, we don't really have an attack. Okay, okay, that works with... Or doesn't work. Or doesn't work. I think one can attack. Just straight. Because we get more back when this goes around. If it comes around. But we do give them the flip. Or maybe not. Have so much stuff. So much use for the mana still. It's crazy. We have the equip and then these. So I'm just playing lands out. Maybe an upkeep fetch. We don't draw them anymore. I'm gonna chump just because we're getting stuff back if this lives. Is there any reaching trick? Okay. Yeah, you heal because the Phoenix deals the damage. So it says this creature deals the damage and Phoenix has lifelink, so that works like that. This does flip. But with Katana we should be fine. Yeah, the Joshua is completely insane, by the way. It has an ETB, it's a 3/4 for 3, and then it flips into a completely busted bomb. I want the red source. What do you mean a breakpoint? You think you don't want more than force? I would play 12 of infantries, and they would still probably be good. Trade fetch for a new one, although don't need to, because like then they have a removal, they break the chain. So probably pass here. You would stop at 14. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's... I think it... Because it might be better at one... No, but probably not. To play more than 40 cards, but probably not. Although who... Like, you're not realistic you're getting 14, come on. Okay, that's good. And now we start trading. I mean, the reason not to trade would be that. But it is like all now is value trades. Have to re-equip. This card has been good. Life gain in general in a format this aggro. They have another Death Toucher. Okay, I could play Katana attack, which is kind of good, isn't it? I love this fragment, has been so good. Like, just manipulating the board a little bit. Maybe I needed to take the second one, but I don't know. Because a lot of white stuff is 2 and 3 power. And if you make it one more, like a lot of green stuff is 3 and 4 toughness. So it's way easier to get attacks in if you have the fragment. It's not a bad format for a short sword because you're going white pretty easily. Okay, this card is really good. We're actually in some trouble here. I'm on Oppo attack. Actually playing these two out. The games still go long, by the way, but it's aggro in a sense that you really want to be attacking, because attacks kinda generate more advantages in this set. A lot is attack matter. Equipments are better on attackings. Sagas are better when you're attacking. Probably are losing this game. This it's gonna be hard to beat the side quest. And now this. Or maybe just pass. Like, so we actually have a block. We have trample, we lose, but what can you do? Okay, this is good. No trample, confirmed. We don't want to give them treasures now. So I'm gonna tap the... Do I want to tap the 5-3? Okay, they have a fight. What do you fight? Because everything is small, but it does help them. I guess. Wait, oh, this went to... Okay, we have to be careful. So we gotta tap that down. Okay, almost like cause of that, huh? Take 7, that's fine. Now we tap that down. 1 life. It's not gonna die because it it wins the game next turn. That's why we don't want them to win the game straight away. Because they remove the counter. That was a really good turn for them because now they have this. They actually, like, if they add 1 or 2 creatures, we don't have this, so we have to then... The infantry needs to live, so we're not in a great spot. Okay, like the attack. Re-equip, Oppo. Take 3, re-equip. Ouch. Stop having mono removal. This is a problem now. And this still lives. And this flips. The flyer. (7/7). They could do it now. Okay. Ouch. This we got a block. No, I mean, we're not... Like, I mean, it's bad for us, but maybe they're still outs. Okay, no outs. There are no tops, like, with that play. What would the top be? Like, I don't think we can win. Like, if... Like, there were no... Like, you cannot bank for a top deck that doesn't exist. Does that make sense? Rescue mission into Chocomog. But yeah, I mean, these curves on the play are sometimes unbeatable. If they don't have a 2-drop, that's better for us. Syncopate. Guilty of being on the draw. This game is over if we were on the play. Crazy, because they wouldn't counter a single thing. But okay. Sack it. No, you want to. There's just a draw. No, but they always can deal with the second one. Because the block is really good on the bump if it goes through, but... I hate it in this format. There's like... There's no gameplay in a lot of games. Like, you just are at the mercy of curve outs. And this is one of the games where if we were on the play, we just won. Now they deal with that, but... I have 1 card. Guess I gotta pass. And go for the block. Yeah, no, I mean, this is the format. Like, there's not much in the format to catch back on tempo, honestly. Because everything, like, is so efficient that tempo is really play-draw dependent in this set. Like, okay, yeah, Thunder Magic sometimes, but even Thunder Magic doesn't deal with a lot of stuff tempo efficiently. So there's no, like, unsummon and stuff like that for 1 mana. And everything is a little bit too cheap. Like, all the good cards are too cheap. But the interaction only matters on the play if it's cheaper. On the draw, sorry. Like, that's the only way to get tempo back. If your interaction is still 4 mana, you're not getting tempo back. You're just trading 1 for 1. Can I win if I get +2/+0? How many creatures need to survive? So basically, I gotta make this block, but it's probably not enough to not lose this turn. Yeah, but shock doesn't really help unless... I mean, it doesn't really help, honestly, because it deals with 1 drops usually, which is 1 for 1. It doesn't deal with many... Okay, it deals with 2 drops, but it's like Monk Fist and stuff, which is not a good exchange. And then when we're talking 3 and 4 drops, shock usually doesn't deal with that. Like, there's not much you can do in a sense of steamrolling. Yeah, like, shock is the only card, but even not, that's not as great as it would be in other sets. That's what I'm saying, right? So it's really like the whole flaw of this format is that, like, once you're behind, it's so hard to come back. And it's a lot of play draw based. Like, gameplay is just miserable. Drafting is interesting. The decks are interesting, though. I'm not completely down on this set. I'm playing it still. I'm just saying what the flaws are, and I think it's pretty obvious. Fetching another one. No, Tarkir was more combat based still. Like, you could win by making good combat decisions. In this format, blocking is pretty bad because it results into negative value. And as long as there's combat decisions, you can get a skill edge in a set. If the set is not combat oriented, usually it's really hard to get an edge, honestly, in limited with gameplay. It's bomb and tempo based. Like, if there's only bombs, there's usually not that big of a problem. Because bombs go both way. Okay, there's their infantry. But do they have 7? We still want another land so we can add 2 thingies to the board. There's a land. I want a Jellycat. Or do I want more infantries? I want more infantries. What you? Because we keep on dealing 2 damage and doing the same thing as they are doing. And we're generating value. I think this is the best common if you get 3 or more. But keep in mind, if you get 3 or more. You need 3 or more. Otherwise, it's okay. 2 is okay. 1 is obviously not that great. For obvious reasons. You can still get away with in some decks with playing 1 is the funny part. And now we set up. By the way, if we get a line, we have double pump. Oh, okay, sure. I guess that's not that bad. They do get the mana, which is awkward, so they do 2 thingies now. And then the question is, so should I fetch the last one so we don't draw it? Okay, never mind. Stop was too late. I think I'm using that, actually. Because it's awkward if we do this now first and they have removal. They do also have lethal if they have nothing. So I guess if we do that, they're gonna fetch. And then we use that when they're tapped out. We're still two games down. We don't ever need double white, double red. I go Jellycat. Jelly. Okay, Blitzball. I have the fight. In that case, it was probably better to surge, but okay, we have more in the deck. You know, it gets awkward. But in a sense of progressing the attacks, this was like what we did was better. But yeah, no, we got punished a little. Or by quite a lot. We need now another infantry to go off. I don't think there's a well, Joshua would maybe be a good draw still or something like that, but infantry is by far the best draw. And we have, to be fair, we have 6 more, so... Savannah Lion with such a crazy... Like, I mean, I guess that's like just what's needed to make Savannah Lion good again. Make it a relevant creature type, which is artifact creature, and give it like a value ability. It's pretty crazy. Imagine this card 5 years ago. I forgot we have lands. Does anybody know math here? So it's supposed to be lethal, right? No blocks? Wait, they're dead on board. They just gave up. No, come on, we're just getting mono infantry mirror. They could be a normie infantry deck, only like 3 or 4. Yeah, I don't know exactly when was Tempest. I know, wait, Nemesis was later, right? I'm playing both in case they have a bounce or something. We deal 1 more, 2 more, 1 more. But I guess they would just bounce that one. Doesn't matter. We're 2 ahead, so we just fetch now. We fetch. Like, this is now the game. Who has more infantry and who's. But we're ahead on tempo also because we played 2 on. I guess at one point this gameplay gets pretty dull. If this is every game. The robot wars, yeah. It seems like they don't have another one. Also, like the Jellycat stops the. They missed a land drop. Puff puff. Robots. Here it's probably better to do that. Still have 2, so they need 2 removals now to stop the chain, and I might upkeep, I'm not entirely sure. So you have less chances to draw 1. Although drawing 1 is actually pretty good here, because we still add 2 thingies to the board. I guess I just draw. Is that better? Probably. The magic is really good. That's insane tempo efficient card. So there is 1 at uncommon and shock. So two cards. Okay, so in this case, I like the up trade, and it would be probably here. Sometimes you want to fetch them so you have less chances to draw them. at upkeep. But you have to decide. Like, I'm stopping just in case. If opponent did nothing, I would probably do that. Now we just want other cards. Fetch the last two and next turn go in. Okay, all 7 out. Double pump is lethal. Six, 12 out of nowhere is kinda crazy. Puff, 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 puff. Guess you keep it. Huh, what an awkward hand. What was that? Then if your life total is less than or equal to the half your starting life total. I mean, pretty sick card. 1 mana for a 2/3 that touches. It still blocks, by the way. Then if your life total is less than or equal to the number of starts. So we need to get at 1 point. Oh, it gets complicated. But yeah, if we get to, then they basically lose the whole progress. So we need a red source. Stop playing rare Sopo. We cannot just attack, because then they flip it. Jelly would block. I could equip, do that, and we have a block there. Okay. Probably attack, get them to 11, then fetch. Play these 3 out as well. I'm just fetching this turn still. Torton, what's up? I haven't played any constructed, so no. If you're asking about constructed. Sometimes I do play constructed, but I haven't really. I said I'm gonna play some historic at one point because the qualifier is in 2 weeks, but we still have time. So I cannot play anything this turn. This we probably have to take. We lose to a bunch of like a lot of stuff gets annoying here. But this turn they cannot crack a blitz ball and all. Have to discard a real card that they would possibly play out. By the way, they have that as well. But pretty far off. Okay, we do take 3. Just 1 drop is really good. Okay. Let's ghost. I think we do that. Because they still need to connect with it. Like, they still need to deal damage. Maybe I could have played earlier differently. I maybe misread the card. Which I guess gets complicated in a sense. I think we still gotta do that. It gets too complicated otherwise. The re-equip is awkward. Oh my. Oh, but all creatures get... Okay, so basically, it's not completely terrible. But they get to connect with that. I think what we do is still gotta deal with that now. And just let it go. Whatever happens, happens. Because we cannot let them equip there. Like, we just lose. And we just need to not... Like, yeah, we take a lot, but... This has mana, so we cannot chump. And this flips even if we chump. Deals damage, yeah. Counter. I mean, what are you gonna do? If they had it, they had it. They can fetch, but it's not that good, right? Equip for 1, but that doesn't do much. Equip here and hope this lives. But then they do that. So it's better to have 4 on infantry, probably. Maybe I played wrong and I should have, but I didn't have a removal for it. It's just the 2-3 match so well versus what we're doing is the issue there. Now we probably lose. I can make this thingy. And then we block, but that's not a great spot to be in, because we lose infantry. Need the double block. The issue is they still have the land. Yeah, we literally lost to the 1 drop, crazy. Okay. No attacks is good. Oh, and then we tap all the creatures down. But we need a pump or something still, right? It's not enough. I really want the tab, but we're not getting the tab here. We have to jump. Could have maybe re-equip, but I think we needed the infantries. I don't know. Okay, who they messed up. Let's go. Because the issue is, like, then they just wait, right? I think we needed to go for the... But they messed up, so they gave us, like, an actual out now. I was hoping they wouldn't attack, honestly. Okay. Play to win. You get the land, but it's tapped for 2 turns. No more infantries in the deck. We have still 2 pumps, inspiration, katana. So actually everything pumps. Chokumok is probably bad because it only pumps for 1. Have to block that. It's not like anything connects here. This is 1 short. They don't get a flip. No way they're not flipping and trying to win like that. They don't have mans. I could swing also. They lose the pinks. Block, but then... Because here we're not even dead to removal now. So probably just this still. We can beat sorcery speed removal. Okay. They had a game, by the way, if they flipped last turn instead of doing all the other stuff. So they gave away like at least 3 times to win, but okay, I'll take that. This is the kinda the depth of the depth, or this is the skill of the set, is just not losing focus, what's happening, and misinterpreting cards and stuff. I think this is where you have to kinda be at the top of this format. I don't think like there's a lot of strategic decisions, but there's more understanding the interactions. That's the depth kinda of the set, if you ask me, like gameplay wise. The Yu-Gi-Oh effect. I guess I'm not that familiar with, honestly, the competitive Yu-Gi-Oh decks. I just played maybe like 1 or 2 games when I was a kid of Yu-Gi-Oh, but yeah, understand it a little bit. Well, we just play all of these out. No blocks? One life, where's this? A trade, because we're probably fetching next turn. I mean, this is an insane tempo trade. Then we can use this next turn plus fetch. This card is really good. Mogul is a house. Let's see what it gets. This we have to take. We're on 20, but it's fine. Joshua. Other players, you're not alone into another infantry. Oh, wait. No, it's definitely Joshua now. I don't think we even care if they deal with it. Live gain. Take 7. Wait, 12 plus 4. Lethal. Oh wait, oh my god! Oh my god, it's attacking. Oh, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I thought we were attacking already. Okay, okay. No, I was already like I was thinking about that in the other game, but I mean I lost focus. I lost focus there. I was thinking about that the other game, how you can mess up like already, but okay, now it's complicated. And we also showed them the freaking card. Okay, we still have it though. No, I'm not messing up. Auto tapper could wreck me. Funny enough. Not punished. But these are all these, like, it's a pretty unforgiving set if you're bad with technical plays, which I think is my flaw. I'm really better with strategical play than technical play. I don't know where, like, I'm pretty sure, like, okay, there's definitely people that are way better than I am on that. Like, an average player still messes up a lot on technical play, because it's the more you play, the better you get at that. But even if I play a lot, I'm still pretty bad at it. I should be better at technical play. I just lose focus so many times. Just because I play so much, I should be better. Did we really punt if we won? Punt is a punt. I wanna curve out. There's a tap creature, but... There could be the 2-2 that blocks and then we don't get the value, but we have other stuff to do and eventually we'll draw more infantries either way. So it's a close play. I mean, the draw is whatever if we just go for the tempo, but we don't get an attack for another turn. I don't think draw is really important there. We could do 2 of these. Don't get an attack wall, but we get this for more. We could fetch for another infantry. Probably. Because we can set up, like, if we get a land, it's pretty good. We get another attack in, possibly. Or another pump here. But I guess I don't want a land, so we'll see. Could also see no, we cannot double block. This gets a pump. It's not that big right now, but man, is it annoying to play versus Renoa because it hits hard. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we'll just try to fetch all the infantries out. That's the plan. Is there any land destruction? I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. What we name... Slash. Do the damage first. I'm not that impressed by freaking Chocomock. It's a weird card. Like, I was higher on it early, but it just doesn't do that much. Because often, you like, everything is small toughness, so it's more about going wider than... Because everything's still trace, like, even if it gets +1 pump. So, like, yeah, with flyers, it might be, like, in blue-white, maybe. It's where you want it. And when you go wider, there's better cards. Like, this would be more interesting if it actually matters that a creature attacks past something, but that doesn't matter in this format that much. Because everything is low toughness. Ooh. Fetch 2 more? I don't know, they have to have 2 tabs, so going wider means probably... I'll just fetch all the infantries. Have 3 more. I think there's a lot of decisions with infantries, because often you are giving away some tempo. Oh, the deck is also kind of insane, isn't it? Double Fenrir. Maybe all 7 out, huh? I need a screenshot out. Should I just fetch it, upkeep? No, if we draw it, it's actually a good tempo. Man, I think there's a better play. But I want all 7 out. We should be attacking this turn, though. Okay, I'm drawing. No, let's play to win. I mean, it would be interesting to have 7 out. I'm gonna make a screenshot of this, by the way. It's funny as it is. I'm gonna do it because they tap this down either way. So it's not that they only have 3 mana. They would go to 1. And they have something. And this is the only bad trait. They don't tap. If they don't tap, shall we wait a turn then? Why wouldn't they tap? Another question. There's not many instant speed spells is the thing. Should we wait just to get another infantry? I think we wait. Yeah, but what's the reason? Why wouldn't they tap? They don't want to lose that. They don't want to trade for that. Okay. Whatever. I'm getting the infantry. This is lethal either way then next turn. 7 infantry and play. Are they gonna go for lethal? I don't see the stops. We have 1 stop, right? Because the white card is in the way. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay, now I need a screenshot. Too important to take a screenshot here. 7. Okay, I'm screenshotting. Three, 4, 5. So 3 creatures go through, plus this is X-axis, right? Yeah, Ring would have... they would survive with the ring, but they didn't know about... From their standpoint, it's correct to not use the ring, because like technically we don't have lead, and if we don't attack, they just lose life for nothing. Seven infantries in play. Achievement unlocked. Not only 7 in the deck, 7 in play. Like, what are the odds? I gotta tweet that right away so I don't lose the screenshot. I have it on copy paste. Next step is 8, yeah. Go and like the tweet now so it pops up. I gotta pee, get a coffee. Then we draft more.